Good morning, welcome to another edition of the program PCC Today on Truth FM 96.1. Today is Saturday, the last day of May 2025. My name is Jeremiah Potter, DJ as usual, and I'm here alongside Destiny and Apenayet. Together, we're going to bring you your program PCC Today.
Our church will be going around to collect all the garbage of people. Yes, to grow up, we can make it better. This city is a perfect city. Of this start with you. Pcc Corporation, PCC, do hereby announce the 2025 municipal tax payment, and this process is set by various zones from Zone 1 to Zone 5. Zone 1 from the last of red line to FDA. The enforcement is now ongoing for all businesses. Zone 2, Boulevard Junction to Japan Freeway. The enforcement will start on June 1st, 2025. Zone 3, from FDA Copper Road, RA Highway. R2, the enumeration and distribution is ongoing, and the enforcement will start on August 1st, 2025. Zone 4, from the corner of red line to the rest of FDA. The enumeration and distribution will start on June 30th, 2025 to August 30th, 2025, and the enforcement will start on September 1st, 2025. Zone 5, from LBS Market, GSA Road, Duper Road, and all the way to Victory Temple. The enumeration and distribution will start on August 4th, 2025 to September 12th, 2025. Therefore, the enforcement will begin on October 14th, 2025. And just to let you know, when you receive your bill, have a grace period of 30 days to come at the Pcc Corporation Revenue Department if you have any issue. Because after the 30 days grace period, we will not address any issue while enforcement is ongoing. A message from the Pcc Corporation, PCC.
Corporation, the people are responsible to clean our city. The people say we know the rule and protect our community in the city of Queensland. Rule number one, the people say don't do your debt on the PCC say we stop putting our debt in the streets, in the waters, in the water road, or the wetlands. They say when we put our debt in the streets or the waters or the wetlands, it can harm our environment and our public health. Rule number two, PCC say we have approved service providers only. They say the people who are supposed to take their debt within the city, they are people who are responsible to clean the city, who are responsible to collect rubbish and work this another. They say that the people who are doing, no matter how many people getting people who are just say our boy, we're pulling the middle of the PCC will stop it. Rule number three, they say no planning of waste. If people say we stop doing our debt, yeah, so the local you go and fire people are dead, they're gonna start burning. They say when we be burning our debt, it can cause serious problem to the air. It can cause serious issues for our own self health. People will start getting sick and the air not safe. They say we stop it. They say we use program means to throw away debt away. Put your debt somewhere else. You pay the city for which you can collect your debt and carry the way they're supposed to put it. They say we stop doing our debt. The rule number 4 here, the people say we must keep our waste collection areas accessible, meaning we can put our debt, we make sure we somewhere that's too many people that wish to collect the debt. That even if we put small tractors or car, we'll be able to use it. So what they do, you go to somewhere else, you want to take it, post it, and stop it. The PCC Corporation saying, and then they will let you do enough for the territory. Go do the 18, go to the other do the 18. They say, when you're back doing your 18, because I said, because I don't know, because I was being serious person with this. When you catch your million to pay up to 200 years, when I get out of later, you pay that money for the or for you in jail for 6 months, depending on the kind of people or the profile, you pay the money you go in jail. PCC, they put people in the feeding the kind of action, make it up, make it work to keep the city clean and safe. Everybody. They say if you still get question, you won't ask question, you won't know who to collect the you won't know where they will carry it there, you won't know how much you're supposed to pay for that. They say you can call the city or things in waste management office. So you can call the number that I'm coming from 0886 8486 0775 0777 8486 75. The people say, well, thank you, yeah, for listening and following me, listening. Please, yeah, bye bye.
Welcome back to the program PCC Today on Truth FM 96.1 on a wonderful Saturday in Liberia. This program is meant to bring the Pinzo City Corporation closer to you. That's what we do every Saturday. Let me say good morning to my co-host. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, boss. How you doing?
Great. How was your week?
Yeah, we are grateful to God to be here again another Saturday, the last Saturday in the month of May.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's the
and
last.
another informative program, PCC Today.
Okay, so it was a wonderful week. We have running issue this morning. We'll be taking a flight to the township of Johnsonville and speak with Josephus Betty. Josephus Betty is the head of public affairs in the township of Johnsonville. But before that, we'll take a drive to the Pinto City Corporation and speak with Romeo Coker. Romeo Coker is the head of commercial solid waste at the Pinto City Corporation, the department responsible to collect commercial waste within the city. There was a meeting yesterday with waste management providers, CBEs, SMEs, and a member of the informal waste sector at the Pinto City Corporation. So let us place a call to Director Romeo Coker, who will bring her up to speed about the meeting and what was the outcome of the meeting. We attempting now to speak with Director Coker. Director Coker, if you dare, you need to. Okay. Good morning. We have us the Director of Commercial Solid Waste, Pinzo City Corporation. Welcome to the program. There was a meeting yesterday between the SMEs, the CBEs, and member of the informal waste sector. Tell us what was the outcome and what was the meeting all about.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being on the network this morning. We had a very successful meeting with the SMEs and the CPs in the waste management sector. SME meaning the small medium enterprises and the community-based enterprises. And the focus of the meeting was finding practical solution to the waste crisis that engulfed our city over a long period of time. People dumping on the shoulder of the road. There's nowhere to carry the waste. So we had this meeting with them, and as I said, it was very fruitful. The second portion of this meeting, it has to do with each SME and CBE regularizing. They have been working within the city over 4 or 5 years and having done due diligence by paying the regularization fees. So we hammer also on that, and a conclusion, and that they all agreed.
Okay. Well, on that issue, Director, like you said, more than 2 years, the SMEs, the CBEs have not been paying, and there was a reason. Have you been able to solve that reason now that you are about to take a fee from the SMEs and the CBEs?
Okay. In the direction of the withholding that was the previous reason, we are putting every effort in order for us to settle on this. Now we're seeing, even before the withholding side, the waste situation is very huge, and we want to bring it to an end. So we discussed with a three-pronged approach. First approach is the hospital approach, community and streetwise approach. So we all agree in principle we do a toe-to-toe as a mitigating strategy to reduce the waste.
You say you do what?
We launch a toe-to-toe,
Okay.
which we call the get and go waste collection.
How is that done?
The get and go waste collection is done this way. We have community that will register, we call hotspots, and waste are always in. It's cleaner today, the next moment the waste will come back on the main road because there's nowhere to put their waste. So we do registration of the homes, and in a holistic manner, a community of 600 households, so that we target about 500 of those households. As we register them, we have specific days that a truck will go in. We will have 2 trucks assigned with us. So we choose GS0 for Tuesday and Friday. On those days, at a particular time, the truck will go in. Also, CBEs that work within the area. We are divided the city into 5 waste commercial zones. So if we are lifting waste from GS0 and CBE number 1, number 2, number 3 are there, they will travel with a truck cycle to our truck and they will enter onto the truck and we take it to the landfill.
Okay.
These are some of the public waste solutions that we're trying to proffer, and we think they are doable. They have come to solve some of the problem we have until we can settle on the landfill and the recycle.
It is our understanding that there were reduction in the fees. Tell us, is that a realistic amount that you think the CBE should pay?
Yeah. In the first place, LISWA, the umbrella body of SME, and NACOBI, the umbrella body of CBE, they wrote the Lord Mayor requesting that there are a lot of stringent things to go through, payment of fee with MCC, payment with EPA, and they requested that we reduce the fee charge on them because they can be working with our city 4 or 5 years without paying anything. So we agreed in principle that SME, as of now, will be paying $500 for yearly or
annual fee.
Annual fee. Meaning it reduced from 1,200 to 500.
Okay.
CB reduced from 600 to 300.
Okay.
And they clapped for it, which was very laudable on the part of the city, especially our Lord Mayor, who saw it fit that we should reduce it because these guys got talented and we ourselves know what they go through day by day.
Okay, so what is the deadline for this payment, and when your department will start the enforcement, and how is the enforcement, or how will the enforcement be done?
Okay, the deadline for the payment will be on the 5th of June, which was suggested by the same group that we called.
Okay.
So after the 15th of June, we will start to pack and impound equipment used by the CBE and SME. But as we speak, people, some CBE have started committing, registering, and they started paying. Just last week, we were able to register, I think, 3 or 4 of them.
Okay, so Director, before you go, those listening to you, for every time we get on this radio, we talk about the issue of people subscribing with recognized CBEs, authorized vendors. Tell us what the residents of Pcc should be expecting from these CBEs if they want to know whether they are legal.
As the registration process is at the very end of it, there will be a list of published CBE and SME from due diligence with our department and going to the revenue and pay the necessary fee. After that is done, we'll list of the CBE and encourage us to subscribe to them because there are proliferation is within the city. Every time you pass by, you see them passing with truck cycle, and we don't know them.
Okay.
But after the process has been completed, we'll be having a complete listing of those.
So for example, if I'm sitting home and this individual came to me wanting for me to subscribe with their institution, and I don't have the published listing with me, what are the things I should ask them for?
Okay. You may ask them, one, are you certified and registered with the city government of Pcc? If the answer is no, Then you ask the second question: the waste you collect, where do you take it to? Because we want to know where they are dumping the waste. So when they are also taking waste in the soil, and the mangrove is not used for, it should not be used for dumping.
So
Question,
those who will pass through the process legally, will you give them anything that will be able to maybe photocopy it and show to the clients and tell them, yes, I met my requirement as provided for by the Pcc City Corporation?
yeah, besides the receipt giving them, we also give them a certificate,
Okay.
okay, that they are subscribing or they have done due diligence with the commercial department of the solid waste.
Okay, thank you so thank you so very kindly, Director Romeo Coker. Director Romeo Coker is the head of a commercial solid waste, Pcc City Corporation, the department responsible to collect waste that you pay for. As you know, garbage collection is cost intensive. It requires a lot of money. You must pay, especially when you are living in an urban area. You make waste every day. You have to pay for the collection of your waste because money is involved in clearing these garbage from the street every day. So let us now, we'll come back before we chat about some of the activities that took place during the week. We will take a flight to Johnsonville. Josephus Betty, so you want you to get set now. We are in the process of connecting with you, Josephus Betty. Want to know what is happening in Johnsonville. As you know, Johnsonville is our partner, and I'll be also giving you good news. Okay, Josephus Betty, head of public affairs, the township of Johnsonville, welcome. Bring her up to speed about the activities that took place during the week. Just 1 or 2 minutes in the township of Johnsonville.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, DJ, and also to your co-host. Let me say happy last Saturday, and thanks for the work you guys continue to do in the interest of our country. Yes, we will never get tired when it comes to informing our people about our weekly activities. The township, again, during the week, citizens witnessed the dedicatory ceremony of one of the best medical centers now in our township. That program was attended and graced by the lawmaker of the district, in person of Sekou Kane, and the Commissioner John Randall, along with other government officials. And so in this light, we want to extend our thanks and appreciation to Mother Elizabeth Kekula and her family for their fast-certain commission show. And not just Johnsonville alone will be treated when it comes to that medical center. We also want to appreciate the sanitation team in the township for their hard work across the township. You know, sanitation is a business. We have 100 of our citizens that are employed with the sanitation department in the office of the commissioner. And we're trained by our partners. We're talking about the PCC. So we also extend things and appreciation to you guys. Those that are currently working with that department received the EP on yesterday. And once again, we want to say thank you to our partners in progress. DJ, to be very frank, let me just tell you, when it comes to garbage collection in this country, I think I listen attentively. We all need to be very took a huge part of garbage adjacent the market and that of the Johnsonville Public School. And the department is doing extremely well in the township. Let me say thanks to the television team for the live coverage, because every activity was on the television, the TV, that's the township television. So to you, Lawrence, I want to say thank you for the hard work. What was also important during the week was the launch of the solid waste collection campaign, where the lawmaker of the district pledged the amount of $100,000 Liberian dollars towards the construction of the withholding site. Other dignitaries also pledged, because after the first Saturday in June, the collection of solid waste will begin from homes and businesses in the township. Our office remains open to all, especially discussion that we have to move the township forward. Remember, about a week ago, the office of the commissioner was barricaded by a few groups of youngsters that do not even understand the functions of government, calling themselves Johnsonville. Why would you say first of Johnsonville, only 5 person, maybe bringing the transit down, we normally call sacking, and come say you want barricade a whole office that is working in the interest. You know, really, EP and Poppy were carrying on some exercise when it comes to wetlands, inferior townships, and other communities, because wetland belongs to the government. So if anybody feel that they carry on selling activity within government property and you feel that you will be affected, let me clear this air by saying the commissioner is not in the know of the exercise that is currently ongoing. Township, because some property that you sold on government land just get to either maybe the lawmaker or you get to EP or to public work office where they will be able to direct you when it comes to your own quam. Once again, I want to say happy Mother's Day to all mothers as we end on today. And let me say thank you, DJ, to you and your co-host for a wonderful work as we usher June 1st tomorrow. We will be my boy. Thank you.
Thank you. Josephus Betty. Here's the Department of Public Affairs, the township of Johnsonville. Let's not come back. As you know, Johnsonville is our partner in progress, and last year we signed a memorandum of understanding with the township of Johnsonville to work along with them. So we've been providing technical and support to the township of Johnsonville. Kudos to the cordial working relationship between the township of Johnsonville, headed by Commissioner John Sonigal Randa, and that of the mayor of the city of Pingsville, Mayor Robert S. Bestman the second. All right, so similar agreement is nearing conclusion, and it will be between the township of Bartnersville and the city of Pingsville. We will announce to you the detail of that partnership very shortly, but it is nearing completion. But next week, the team from the communication department at the Pingsville City Corporation, along with community development and the Pingsville City Police, will be doing some awareness in the township of Bartnersville. Okay, so this announcement coming from the Office of Community Development. The Department of Community Development at the Pingsville City Corporation is currently collecting data, institutional data about the activities of institutions operating within the city of Pingsville, which include community leaders, school administrators, hotels, Airbnb, guest houses, churches, and mosques to kind of cooperate with our team from the community development. They will be visiting your institution and asking you these questions. Please grant them the audience and provide, if you can, the necessary information they will be asking you for. I'm sure these are informations that you can provide because they are very, very, very much essential for data collection. As you know, we are nearing completion in the building of the official website of the Pingsville City Corporation. We have an active page right now that has over 15,000 followers. We encourage you to please follow the Pingsville City Corporation page, and so you can be abreast with activities of the Pingsville City Corporation on a daily basis. So that's why you see our team asking you these questions. They are meant for the city consumption because you yourself will benefit. You can just get on our website and see the number of churches that are operating within the city of Pingsville, the number of mugs, the number of Airbnb, the guest houses, and other businesses that are operating within the city of Pingsville. So I will now cross over to my co-host. You attended the program, the second women conference, and organized by the health department of the Pingsville City Corporation in collaboration with Women's Well-being Initiative, headed by its CEO, Mrs. Adaman Pawumja, and that of Mrs. Amanda Youngfor from our health department. You covered our activities. Just about some of the events that took place.
Yeah, so must commend the collaboration from the Women's Wellbeing Initiative Liberia and that of the Pingsville City Corporation Health Department, which is spearheaded by Madam Melda Yamfor. So that program brought together so many large manner women of the Republic of Liberia and other stakeholders too. And it was very, very wonderful
Okay. So
and well
who are some of
attended.
those
And
that attended?
um, we we had the Madam Chessing, Sosomi, yeah, like
or Jim
she went,
Seto,
yeah,
also
James,
being
yeah,
Chesson, okay.
and
Liberian TikToker.
yeah,
Okay.
so it was followed by some debate, and the panelists they broke down bit by bit. They broke down bit by bit on health issues, educating the students, media students nowadays. They faced with rape, they faced with so many gender-based violence.
Yeah, our understanding they were predominantly adolescents attending from schools within Pingsville.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
They
so,
were female in numbers,
yeah.
and
So
there were
there are
also sanitary pad distributed.
male
Yeah, there was some.
male were there were there too,
Okay,
but it was dominated by many females.
okay.
So another hand to another development, the inspectorate department
No, I will
and
come back to inspectory, and
okay,
I understand
okay,
there was sanitary pad that was purchased by the Pcc City Corporation, also given to these young
yeah, 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 yeah,
ladies, young girls coming up. Okay,
yeah,
so representative from the health ministry, Enfield,
and
and
yeah,
other
and
international partners were
the
there too.
partners, yeah,
Okay, so we'd like to say kudos to Mayor Bestman for sponsoring the second women
the women
National Women
conference,
Health
yeah,
Conference
yeah,
that took place at the Pingsville City Corporation, and also thanks to the City Council Chair of the Pingsville City Corporation, Mr. Sheikh Yaya Jallo. I honestly also supported that event.
the conference, yeah.
Yeah, so you were talking something about the inspectorate. What is that?
Yeah, yeah. So the inspection department they've been working this week in tirelessly. They've been working in various communities. So they want to send the caveat to all those
So
watching.
tell us for those who may not know what the inspectorate department does. What are the food there? What they really do?
Well, the inspectorate department goes around. They also help the environmental and safety department. That goes around to check and structure how the city is supposed to be and it's just like a backup to the environmental department.
Okay.
So
I
the
don't know.
the the
I don't think
the
they are. They working together.
yeah, yeah, they work
Uh.
together. That's why I say they,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So another hand too, they sending a strong caveat to all those washing car along the road on the
Okay.
pavement. So you find out that they curve around Seti Brother, the old Seti Brother around King Gray.
Okay.
People are non-stop washing cars on the road and it been a regular thing now.
Yeah.
So they're sending this strong caveat saying that there's no one should wash car on the road anymore.
Yeah, because after some time, it may not just happen at once, but after some years, you will find out because of the washing of the cars and the using chemical, it will cause a problem for the alpha pavement. You'll find out there will be you see the pavement will kind of be going in from
Yeah,
one
DK,
side.
yeah, DK,
Yeah,
yeah.
cause problem. So that's why we are advising those involved in this to
So they are also saying if you are found in such habit, you will be found and the fine will be paid through the Pinsville City Corporation Revenue Department.
Okay, so if you are involved, even between SKD Boulevard and Police Academy, we found out that the pavement is now, or the quota is kind of sinking in. That is because of the continual washing of the cars and some of them using chemical and so forth, and
Yeah.
that is a mangrove, and so we urging you to please disease because The inspectorate team will start enforcement by next week. So you can be your next car wash center and be doing it legally instead of you just
Yeah. So
destroying the quota that
another,
everyone benefiting from.
yeah. So another development too for the environmental and safety department. Another development. They they there was a hospital. And just a minute. Just a minute. There was a hospital closed. It closed down. Lack of. Just get this. Let me just get it.
So the environmental team closed down a health center.
Yeah.
Okay. For sanitation related activities.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
this how you call it. The Labor Day Clinic is opposite SKD. Labor Day Clinic
Okay.
opposite SKD. It was closed down due to overgrown trees and overgrown grass in the yard. The Labor Day Clinic
Okay.
and no incinerated and improper disposal of medical waste. Bad sanitary condition of bathroom. The bathroom are very very bad, and you can see roaches all in the bathroom. So
Yeah, but that is disheartening. You cannot have a health center that should be catering to the health well-being of citizens, and you have a filtered environment, get on sanitary
yeah,
bathroom,
yeah, and
you
some
don't have good incinerator
yeah,
and so
and
forth.
some bakery too were closed down also due
Okay.
to bad condition.
So we'd like to
So
say thanks to the environmental
yeah,
team for that. They are doing extremely well. Director Ahmed
yeah.
Yazoo
and
and
and lastly
Mohammed
they
Salif.
closed and lastly they closed down the toilet at the Omega Market. They closed down a toilet there because there's no septic tank, and the feces were just going in the community.
Okay, so that's why we say you should always elect us. Our team will be carrying on inspection, and sometimes we may not be all over at the same time, but you have to elect us. That's why every time we give you the number of those responsible, their numbers, the environmental health and safety department, the inspectorate department, the
So I
commercial
don't know if
solid waste.
you can read that number or
I will
yeah
read the numbers
yeah.
later on, but let's take this break. When we come back, guys, we'll activate the phone lines. It's been a while now. We have not activated the phone lines. So let's take this one. We'll be back very shortly.
Hello everyone. The Peace Resetted Population says know the rules and protect your community and the city of Painesville. The management of Peace Resetted Population, or PCC, is encouraging residents of Painesville to follow the below listed rules regarding waste management in order to maintain a clean and healthy environment for all residents. Rule number one, do not dump waste on the streets. PCC says avoid throwing waste in the street, waters, waterways, or wetlands. This practice, according to the Painesville City Corporation, harms our environment and public health. Rule number two, use approved service providers only. The Painesville City Corporation says make sure you are paying for waste collection services from authorized service providers. Do not engage with unapproved vendors. Rule number three, no burning of waste. Burning of waste, according to the Painesville City Corporation, contributes to air pollution and poses serious health risks to us. Please use designated disposal methods. Rule number four, keep waste collection areas accessible. Ensure that waste collection bins and bags are not blocked. This enables timely and efficient collection of waste. Now listen. This is the part where you need to pay key attention. The Painesville City Corporation says violators of these rules or regulation may face a fine of up to 200 United States dollars or its equivalent in Liberian dollars, imprisonment for up to 6 months or for both of them. Cross the red line and pay the price. PCC is appealing to residents of Painesville to work together to keep the city clean and safe for everyone. For more information, please contact the City of Painesville Waste Management Office on 086 848675 0775 536437 0777 8676. Pink Society Corporation looks forward to working with all of us.
Okay, welcome back to the program PCC Today. So let me now announce the numbers of relevant institutions that you should contact when there are problems. For environmental issue, this is the number of the Deputy Director for Environmental and Safety, Mohammed Salif. You can call this number on 0775 0775 that's the number for environmental related issues. Somebody having a filter bathroom, somebody having a business center without good sanitary conditions. So for this is the number of the Director of Environmental Health and Safety, Ahmed Yazoo. 0777 222 051 0777 222 051. So if you want to get general inspectorate issues, let me now give you the number of the Director of Inspectorate at the Painesville City Corporation, Mr. Stanley Wazan. 0777 027218 0777 027218. The Director of Stanley, the number of Stanley Zahn, Director of Inspectorate. So for commercial solid waste related issues, you may want to speak with Director Romeo Coker. Director Coker is the head of commercial solid waste on 0775 536 437 775 0775 536 437 commercial solid waste related issues. So we're activating the phone lines for you now on 0775 975 Call us. Tell us what is happening in your community. Perhaps you want to give us some information relating to the workings of the Painesville City Corporation. We have limited time now, on 5 minutes. Let's take this very first call. Good morning. What is your name? Where do you call from?
Good morning, sir. My name is Odell. I'm calling from Johnsonville.
Welcome to the program. How is Johnsonville this morning?
Thank you, Chief. Thank you also for the hard work every time giving all information on the radio.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate you a lot. Is there any specific thing you'd like to speak about that you think the Painesville City Corporation should do, or the Township of Johnsonville?
Yes, sir. I want to help with the idea. I keep saying that the main CEO there, the security head of who is Mr. Tower. He been my commander before in the army. And then anything I see, I gotta announce it to you. I believe during the time we were open during those times, I said it to this radio. I have like a phone. I believe I will train some people who can go to horse to train people about the solid waste, how you will do it. It's what I can do to collect the taxes around to the market. You'll get team that at least to you can sacrifice us to because I'm saying it's fine. When I come to my place, I got embarrassment there. A guy there with the day the devil come to my side. Okay, but that deal, he said he can't do it because he don't know where in the law. No one tell him not with there anyway. We have a bathroom there, right?
What is that? Where's the area? Which part of Johnsonville is that?
Johnsonville, Pettertown, the Keenan House, the small Keenan House.
Okay, Johnsonville, Pettertown, around the small Keenan House. I'm hope Commissioner John Randall and your team. I'm sure you're listening right now. There's a situation, but you can also visit the commissioner office and give the information to them, and they will take action. So I'm encouraging you to also visit the commissioner office. We'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah.
Those days you see the put every flare the city put over for hospital or one like flex. Now all generate it will generate pay for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
It will be pay all on time.
Thank you. We'll do that. Thank you. We appreciate you for always taking off your time to call us. Let's take another call. Good morning. What is your name? Where do you call from?
Good morning.
You giving us feedback. Can you please
be loyal monitor? Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my concern is the garbage opposite Jakarta market.
Okay.
I don't know why you're doing this, because I noticed that the test is partly up the street. They're also around.
Okay. Around opposite Jakarta market and around St. Francis Junction. So the head of the sanitation team, they are currently listening, and I'm sure they will take action. But I also remind them right after the show about that area. Thank you for your concern. That's what the show is all about.
And another thing is the streets. I noticed that when people shoot the dead, they don't move the scene. The scene is very because the scene will undermine the rules.
Okay.
So you're please do something about it.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate you for that. Thank you. We'll take two more calls. No more time. You know, time is fast spent. 0775-975-420. Let's take two more calls. If not, then we'll say goodbye to you on this edition of the program PCC Today. What is happening in your community? What do you want the Painesville City Corporation to be aware of? 0775-975-420. We're gradually coming to the end of this edition of the program PCC Today. Before the call comes in, let me cross over to my co-host as he gave us his parting statement. Destiny, like you
read the statement and any information that you get there. And for the Jacotown, let me just speak on it. The Jacotown, the fleet and sanitation department always cleaning that place, but you found out that it been a regular thing. People take that from the market in the night and then throw it across the road there. So then you found out they're always there once they finish cleaning it. So as Mr. Dejan said, you should contact the sanitation department, and each time you will see there. So a clean city start with you. Once again, my name is Destiny Enapenae, and we say go back to the month of May, my birth month.
Okay, yeah. Your birth month, would like to say happy pre-birthday to you.
No, happy belated birthday.
Okay, happy belated birthday.
You're belated birthday by.
You celebrated your birthday already.
You're belated birthday by.
A birthday when higher say after you get going higher say celebrating birthday. Well, that's all the time we have to be with you on this edition of the program PCC Today. We'd like to say thanks to all of you who always take out your time to follow us live on our Facebook page. And also follow us live on Truth FM 96.1 on behalf of the entire team. Until next Saturday, we shall be back. My name is Jeremiah Potter, DJ, and have yourself a wonderful Saturday from Painesville.